Hey guys, and welcome to the very first review of the new LEGO Star Wars 2013 Summer Set reviews. There's a lot of new sets I want to review for you guys, and I'm really excited about all of them. Now, just to point out how I got these sets a little earlier than the rest of the world. They actually came out in Germany this year about a month and a half earlier. And I actually had them directly shipped over to the States just because I wanted to show you guys, the fans, just how much I appreciate you guys. I wanted to go beyond just waiting for whatever my local store has the set and just reviewing it. I want to be the first. That way you guys can come to me first and get my opinion on which sets to buy and whatnot, what you do when you watch my reviews and whatnot. Alright, so this set we're reviewing, guys, is the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. Its number is 75015, and it's ages 7 to 12, and has 271 pieces. It retails for $19.99, $20 US. So, definitely a really good deal off the bat. Gotta say, $20, you get 3 minifigures, 2 of them being new, and then you get an awesome tank droid, which has 271 pieces. However, you do there is 60 tread pieces, so if you're not going to want to count that as Lego pieces, these tread pieces are counted individually. There's 60 of them, so technically, if you want to just get rid of that, there is 211 pieces, which still definitely hits that 10 cents per piece, which is a really good deal. So LEGO definitely did a great job on that. Alright, so let's just dive right into these really awesome figures, and the first one up is definitely a figure we've been waiting for such a long time, Mr. Jango Fett. And I think LEGO did an amazing job, definitely finally bringing the figure back after like 8+ years. And there's a lot of amazing metallic printing, definitely a lot of detail going on here. Definitely love what LEGO did, and of course using the same helmet as Boba Fett and the Mandalorians. The Death Watch is what I'm thinking of. So yeah, it's got a chrome silver tint to it. It also has a chrome silver jetpack here, and if we take the helmet off, it looks, because Boba Fett is a clone of Jango Fett. Jango Fett is the original host of all the Clone Army plus Boba Fett, and this, from what I consider, is a new face. He has more scratches. His like this stuff right here, his eyebrows, eyes, and mouth. How it's all black is actually kind of a thicker black, I guess, if that makes any sense. He has more scratches, and that's about it. It's not a double-sided face. Putting the helmet back on, you may have noticed you also get an antenna, and what's a really added cool bonus is you actually get a bunch of visors and antennas, so you can put that on the clone trooper over there. So that's quite nice, actually. And so we got some blue going on here, dark blue. The helmet is just really what makes it for me. I think they did an amazing job in the helmet and whatnot. Not a big fan of the pistols. Could have been a new mold, kind of went cheap out on that. But yeah, so let me just show you the back. It does have back printing. Alright, so that is Jango Fett. Another interesting topic is, I do wonder why LEGO didn't make like a slave one or put him in a more higher price set. Not saying that's a bad thing. But, for a figure that we've been waiting for such a long time to finally come back, you would think that LEGO would put that in like a $100 set to make you buy it for that one figure. In this case, a figure like Jango Fett here would, you wouldn't expect it to be in like a $20 set. Because of its rareness. We haven't seen them in like 8+ years. So I really think that's an interesting marketing move from LEGO, because they've been known to put all the really cool exclusive figures that you can only get in the $100+ sets. This has been a change. So don't know who made that decision, but it's a great thing, and I'm definitely going to have to recommend you this set, guys, because, Jango Fett is the host of the Clone Army. You gotta have him. I mean, it totally makes sense. And you also get some really good stuff in just this kit, and definitely one of my favorite sets of the new summer line so far. So moving on, course, Battle Droid just gets knocked over because we're just reviewing the clone. He just shoots everybody. Anyways, we just got a regular clone trooper, the exact same one we got in the Clone Troopers versus Droidekas battle pack. So he has the same printing. No leg printing. He has the same face. And that same awesome Episode 2 style printed helmet. And this is LEGO's attempt at a DC-15 rifle. Kind of sad. And what I'm about to show you guys is a custom minifigure with a custom weapon, not made by LEGO. This is LEGO's attempt to try to make this. This is a DC-15 rifle. This is a lot more accurate, and that was kind of what LEGO was attempting. They're just kind of sad they can't attempt to make a mold for the weapon. But hey, that's okay. We have custom weapons for that. Alright. And guys, again, that custom figure, Commander Cody, with that weapon, he is not part of the set. I sell him through my site, minifigsforyou.com. Totally different from this review. Don't get it mixed up. Alright, and the last little guy we have here is a battle droid, except for the first time, excluding rocket troopers and the commando droids, this is the first time we've had a regular battle droid actually have its regular color changed. And this is it's like an orangey, dark tan color. It looks different actually off camera. It's not as dark. It's actually lighter than what you're seeing right now. And another awesome thing about this figure, however, is you get a plate for him. So he actually has the backpack like in the movie. And on the box, he actually doesn't have the backpack on. So I actually think this was like a last-minute addition to the set for them to put the backpack on, because it wasn't originally supposed to be on it. From my knowledge, I don't know. That may be wrong. But anyways, you know what the battle droid looks like. You know, he's got the twisted arm, so he can hold the blaster. He's got the regular arm. He has the legs that can't move. You know, the head, whatnot. But just the backpack is a nice addition. I like that. So that is all 3 figures you get. And you know what's great about this set is this is another kind of army builder-ish. This is like the ATRT we got back in the winter sets version for the summer sets. Because you can build up your clone army, you can build up your droid armory. You can't build up your Jango Fett army, but there's not much getting out of that. I guess you could sell it on eBay though, make some profit off that, but that's about it. Anyways, let's move these figures across and go to the main set, which is the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. Now, this is not the first one. Actually, this is the third one. The original one was in 2005. It was in a Wookiee set. I forget what it was. It was like the Wookiee Kadama and the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. That was dark blue. That was on Kashyyyk. And then in 2009, which you can actually go really far back in my reviews, I actually reviewed that set. There was a Corporate Alliance Tank Droid based off the Clone Wars movie. And now we have a Corporate Alliance Tank Droid that's based off Episode 2. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. All you hardcore Star Wars fans know that the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid was never actually seen in any of the shots, the CG shots at the end of Episode 2 of Star Wars. You never saw it. However, if you have the extended DVD, which has the behind the scenes on it, you would actually notice that Lucasfilm, while making Episode 2 back in 2003, they actually had an animatic planned out. They had the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid already designed and everything. They just never rendered out the scene for it to make the cut of the actual movie. They showed the animatic. They actually showed what the Corporate Alliance Tank Droids would be coming up, the battle and whatnot. Definitely buy Star Wars Episode 2 on DVD. Watch the behind the scenes. Watch the animatic CGI part, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I think it's actually already on YouTube, so you can actually just do that. But that's actually where it's from. So technically, it is in Episode 2. It is on Geonosis because Lucasfilm, George Lucas almost approved, I should say, this to be in the scene. I guess, I don't know whether it was George Lucas or somebody in the CGI department that decided that the shot was not going to be in the movie. Who knows? It was never rendered out. It was just an animatic, which means it's not like a high quality, really nice, fine looking CGI. It's like a really rough thing that you can tell it's a Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. So that's just a geek out kind of Star Wars thing. I just thought I mentioned to everybody. So it is actually in Episode 2. It is actually on the Battle of Geonosis. let's get on to the actual set. Alright, so basically it's very similar to the 2009 Clone Wars tank droid. Just an added addition is this detailing right here. Very nice. And of course the tracks move. They don't really... They kind of work on the surface like this. This is plastic, but they do work best on carpet, and they don't really work too well on granite. Very, very smooth surfaces, because these treads can't really get a good grip. They kind of work on this surface, but for the most part, if you have a smooth hardwood floor, it's not really going to work. It works perfectly for carpet, though. Taking a look under it, you can actually see it has these smooth pieces to help it glide across. Very nice. And the Corporal Alliance tank droid in the scene was actually like kind of climbing over the mountain, something like that. We'll just use my hand as a mountain. It was actually going up, 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 and like banging down. It's kind of cool, actually. So I'm glad LEGO included the feature that these things move with it. So it can actually, you know, climb the hill. It's kind of like a caterpillar. That's kind of what it actually looks like, and whatnot. Now this is an actual droid. However, figures like this guy actually do ride it like that as a transportation. Sometimes it was seen like that in the Episode 3 Kashyyyk scene. Now, of course, what would a set be without some flick fire missiles? So on each side, whoops, wow, look at that, guys! I actually made an error. This is supposed to be flipped down. Alright, so on each side there is flick fire missiles under it, like so. Actually, no, I had this side right. I'm so sorry, guys. I was in a rush to get this built because I wanted to get the review done so fast. Anyways, the flick fire missiles are supposed to be like that. There we go. And on each side there is flick fire missiles here and here. So you just flick it, and that's how it works. It kind of went behind the thing, and I'll get it later. So that's also on this side. This is a flick fire missile, however it doesn't flick. This is all just detailing. You have some really cool eyes up here. Pretty neat. Whatnot. I like it. Very nice. And that's really it to the tank droid. There's not much to it. There's just the flick fire missiles. Not too much. The play value really is just kind of like moving it around and stuff. Kind of like making your army scene look bigger and whatnot. So what am I going to say, guys? I got to say, you got to get the set clearly for this figure. And for the price of $20, you get 3 minifigures, a great clone trooper, a new battle droid, and you get a cool Corporal Alliance tank droid, plus Jango Fett. You honestly can't get better for $20. This is a great deal. Glad LEGO has finally understanding that we need cheaper sets with good value out of it. And I'm really excited that LEGO did do something like this, and they did a great job. I really can't complain. Of course, there could be, another minifigure, maybe another clone trooper, but that's just me. So I definitely recommend it. There's not much to it really. The droid is a droid, and the figures are the figures. I'm just surprised there wasn't as many features on it. But yeah, I guess it's just the rolling mode in that flick fire missile. I'm just looking at the box at the moment. That's really it. Alright, so speaking of the box, why don't we just take a look at it while we're at it. So the box is actually really wide. It's a really wide box. I haven't seen that before. Maybe like on a Chima set, but not like Star Wars. So it's really wide, kind of thick, and it's sort of small. Like here's my hand. Nice box. Can't complain there. Whatnot, and the minifigs. Here's the back. So really, you're just definitely gonna get this set definitely for the minifigures. Like I said, you also get these extra things you can put on the clone trooper if you want to. That's another added bonus. Now this set also has a lot of great parts. There is new parts for it. Like I know these little slopes back here, at least for me, are new. I don't know, they may have been introduced in another set that I'm not aware of. But there's new parts in this, so people who are like, I just want the figures, you can actually use these parts for your mocks or something, for added detail or something to your like Clone Wars base. I don't know. Just giving you guys ideas of if you just don't want the droid and you just want the figures, well, you got useful pieces. Tank treads are always cool and whatnot. So guys, that's about it. That is everything I have to talk about in this review. Be sure you watch all of the LEGO Star Wars 2013 summer sets on my channel by clicking down below, right where it says my username. And this will be it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please give it a big like down there, and also comment. Tell me what you guys think. I'm always looking for opinions on how I do my reviews. And tell the fans, I want all you guys who are watching the video to look down in the comments and see what other people are talking about, what they think about this set as well. Alright guys, that's about it. Thank you very much. Subscribe for all the new 2013 summer sets, and I'll see you guys in another review. Bye-bye.